Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video, and another weekly reset. However, this weekly reset is the first one we've had since the House of Wolves launched, which means there's a lot more for me to talk about on a weekly basis, than just the weekly Nightfall and the occasional Iron Banner. So, let's not waste any time, and let's get started. First up, starting with the weekly activities. Your heroic strike this week is the new House of Wolves one, Shadow Thief, and it carries the Specialist modifier, meaning that special weapon damage is greatly favoured. So Icebreaker, Black Hammer, Shotguns, you know the deal, bring them along and they'll do the damage. Then your weekly Nightfall, which is now different from the heroic, is Devil's Lair, good old Sepix Prime, and the modifiers are Light Switch, meaning minions of the darkness deal much more melee damage, Brawler, where Guardian melee damage is greatly increased, and Angry, minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. Then switching over to the Arena, the Prison of Elders. If you don't already know, then there are 6 possible arena configurations, and on a weekly basis, the 32 and 34 versions will rotate, while the level 28 and 34 ones remain constant. So with that being said, your level 32 prison this week is Arekkz' Grudge, which we did last week only on level 34, so this should be a walk in the park in comparison. If you did have trouble fighting Arekkz and his Burning Ground, then I'll have a video on the channel that'll show you how to do it. As for the level 34 prison, this one we have yet to see, so I can't offer any advice just yet, but I'll be sure to have a video up on the channel once I've done it. This week is the Forever Eater. Quadron, a Vex Chronivore, sees only one outcome, your demise. Prove it wrong. And then on top of that, of course, you have the level 35 Skulless one, which obviously remains constant, because it's quite obviously an integral part of the story. On top of that, don't forget that the Trials of Osiris has now ended and will return again on Friday, but it will also be played on a different map this week. We currently don't know which map, but it will not be the Burning Shrine, so once I know more, I'll be sure to let you know. Then jumping over to the Reef, let's quickly take a look at the 3 main vendors and see what they have for us this week. First up, Petrovenge has a new set of wanted bounties, so for those of you that completed all of last week's ones, then here is what you have to do this week. And those of you that were asking why you couldn't reset Petra's bounties, we obviously now know that it seems that they are indeed a weekly thing. Then moving over to Arekkz, this week he is selling a chest piece, so if that's what you're missing, then go and grab that armor core and pick that one up. And the weapon this week is a fusion rifle. Arc damage, better target acquisition, and increased damage to fallen shanks. Then lastly, as for Brother Vance, it seems that his stock won't reset until the tournament itself drops. So for now, I can't tell you what he'll be selling just yet, but as always, once I do know, so will you. And that, my friends, is it. That's the new format for the weekly reset video, seeing as we now have a lot more to talk about on a weekly basis. So as always, hopefully this helped you. Let me know in the comments down below if you've done any of the activities already, and if so, did you get anything good? And thanks again for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.